Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about The Boy Who Drew Monsters by Keith Donahue. This story is about a boy named Jack Peter who is 10 years old and has Asperger's. He went through a tragedy 3 years earlier in which he almost drowned, and it causes him to not want to go out of his house. And in response to being kind of locked up physically and kind of mentally, he draws monsters. And when he draws these monsters, they come to life. Um, and at first, everybody's kind of oblivious to it. And he has this one friend named Nick, who is his age, and he in the beginning it's kind of as normal as their family gets, and then he starts to not want to come over his house anymore because he is obsessed with drawing these monsters, and it's like consuming his whole life. And this book is a perfect example of psychological terror because he's so like consumed in it, and he kind of like locks himself away from society, and these things actually come to life. And it definitely, for me, was a really good book. I think it was totally worth the $26 I paid for it. And my friend read it and she really liked it too. There's a really like good cliffhanger at the end that kind of leaves you like with a feeling of like chills down your spine. Like it's like the kind of ending that psychological terror should leave you with. Kind of a feeling of like uneasiness. And in the middle of the story, the mother of Jack Peter, she goes to like a Catholic priest who is like their neighbor, and he has like a housekeeper who is like Japanese and stuff, and she tells her about like these ghosts, and they kind of all tie together in the story, which is really nice. It really leaves you with like a feeling you wouldn't. I mean, it really leaves you at the end like you didn't expect what happened. So that's really nice. I like that. This book is definitely a really good read since I just came out of reading Gone Girl, and I was kind of like stuck, and I was like, I don't want to read any ordinary book. I want to read a really good book because I already read a really good book. So I found this one, and I was really surprised with how good it really was. So definitely check that out. The Boy Who Drew Monsters by Keith Donahue. It'll definitely leave you uneasy for the next few days after you read it. So